you guys, and it's from one brand, Barry M. Completely forgot to kind of record my intro, so here it is. So basically I have a makeup look for you guys, and it's using just all Barry M cosmetics from Superdrugs, just their makeup products, especially their eyeshadow. I'm loving at the moment. Yeah, so if you guys want to know how I got this look, I absolutely do love some, especially their brow products and their eyeshadow pencils, and especially their blushes. But if you want to see how I kind of got this kind of makeup look, then I hope that's kind of showing up on camera. But it's the blushes, especially the blusher and the eyeshadow. I will leave kind of a demo of the makeup and pictures of how the makeup look kind of turned out, but the eyeshadows I'm especially loving, and the blush and the lipstick seems to be wearing quite well as well. But yeah, I will explain everything in the video, and I hope you guys like these types of videos and get ready with me and this type of makeup look, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one. If you want to know how I got this look, then please guys keep watching. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start off with, I've already kind of prepped my skin already. I've used this moisturiser here from Aven. I'm really loving it at the moment. It's nice and light, but I do like to have a nice moisturiser on top of my foundation, so it sits nicely. My skin's quite drying as well. I've also used this vitamin C Brighten Glow Boost Skin Serum. I like to use a serum nowadays, and this one is really good to use during the day. It's a skin boosting one. It's got the vitamin C Brighten Glow, and it really leaves a nice glow to your skin on top of your foundation. So I'm really loving this. And the foundation, I've also used a primer today. And this is the Good Morning Retexturizing Primer by Elizabeth Arden. It's a really nice one. It's quite a silicone-y feeling primer, but I just like that extra moisturization on top of my skin that's quite dry at the moment. So I'm really loving that one at the moment. And it's only because I'm using my favourite foundation today. It's the Clinique Beyond. I haven't found a foundation that I'm so comfortable with. I'm going for this every single day now. I just love using it either as a concealer or a foundation. So okay, yes, so the foundation that I'll be using is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I'm really loving this foundation at the moment. So I'm just going to apply this with my beauty blender. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of powder. I'm not using the Barry M powder. It looked a bit heavy to me. So I'm just going to go in with my translucent Laura Mercier powder. It's this one here, and then it's kind of just a normal white translucent powder. I'm just gonna take that on my powder brush, and this powder brush is from the Balm Cosmetics. I really love this. It's so soft in texture, really soft, and oh, just got like a little bit of lip balm on there. But it's such a lovely brush. I think the powder brush is a bit too big for my face, but the textures of these brushes are so nice. I really like them. Oh, I just got a little bit of. But these brushes are really nice and soft. I think they're quite expensive for drugstore price, but I got mine in Superdrugs, and I think these were £22, I think. I will leave the links below and the names of the products below of everything that I used today. But I really love this brush so far. It's so lovely and soft. So I'm just going to powder in the areas that I've kind of applied the foundation. Just so it's all kind of set and doesn't move. Because it's quite a heavy foundation, it could possibly crease up. So I like to kind of powder in all the areas that I've used the foundation. And that's that. And then the next thing I'm going to go in with is brows. At the Barry M counter I found this brow, and you kind of shake it up, and it's a powder brow. It's called It's a Brow Thing. It's a okay, yeah, sorry about that guys. So I'm using the It's a Brow Thing from Barry M. It looks like this, and you kind of shake it all up, and it's got a powder in there apparently. It's a Shape and Define brow powder, so I'm just going to go in with that. I think when I was kind of testing this out, when I opened it up, I noticed a lot of product fallout. So I would just be careful if you kind of yeah, just be careful because you could get a lot of product fallout with this. So just be careful that you put something under your eyes, just in case it kind of falls everywhere, which is not great for a brow product, I suppose. So I'm just going to go in and fill them in, and then I think I'm going to have to brush them out because this is on kind of a thin kind of stick, and you're supposed to just spread it out all over your brows. I've kind of tried to brush them out a little bit with a spoolie, so I'm just going to try and fill in the areas that I kind of need and hope it doesn't kind of, I'm sorry, the lighting's quite gloomy today, it's not very nice, so I'm trying to use the outside light, but I'm just going to try and fill them in, follow the kind of shape of my own brows and fill in the areas that I need, and then follow the natural line of my actual brow to fill them in. I've got mine in the colour medium, so I'm going to see how I go with this because my eyebrows are actually pretty dark, they're black. So okay, so yeah, I'm just going to follow the line of my eyebrows and just kind of fill them in. Normally I use kind of like an angled brush, so I thought for some reason this would be a powder but on an angled brush, but it's not, so I suppose I'm just going to brush it out with kind of a spoolie to spread that product out. So then I'm going to do, I've just kind of brushed them out with a little old mascara thing and used it as kind of my spoolie kind of thing. I like to kind of use dried up mascara ones, it helps really to brush them out rather than I'm just going to brush it out so it just kind of distributes all of the brow powder product through my brows, and I think that looks really good. I really like the colour of that It's a Brow thing from GRWM, so I'm loving that. The next thing I'm going to do is a bronzer. Should I use the bronzer? I've got this Hide and Chic palette from GRWM. It's the bronzer, blusher and highlighter palette. I recently hauled this, I think, and it kind of looks like this. I'm just going to go in with this bronzer here, it's this one here, and you get two blushes with it and two highlights, which I'm going to use. I think I'll just use one of the blushes today. So I'm going to go in with this here and just kind of bronze up a little bit. And I'm just using my MAC blusher brush. I'm just gonna, just on the hollows of my cheeks, just on the hollows. I'm just gonna kind of, and then take it up a little bit, just a little bit of colour. I think you should try and suck in your cheeks when you're trying to bronze, and then the hollows of your cheeks will kind of come out. And I'm just trying to, the lighting today is not very good, I apologise for that, guys. It's quite a subtle bronze, it's quite a subtle bronze, so I'm gradually trying to pick that product up to build up that bronze. So I like a building up bronze. I like to kind of build up my bronze rather than kind of like have a heap of colour on my cheeks. So I'm liking this so far, the fact that I can build up this bronzer. It's really nice. It's a really nice subtle sheen matte bronze. I'm liking this so far. I think you can hear that noise. The kids are on half term, so kind of playing role play or something. So just kind of tried to build up that bronze. And then I'm going to go in with some blusher. Just going to try and blend that up a little bit more. Okay, I really like that for a blush. It's nice and subtle, and it really allows you to build up that colour. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with some blush, and the blush I think I'm going to go in with this corally kind of colour here, or I might go in with the pink actually. I might see how that pink kind of, I think I'll go in with the pink. Oh, I like that coral though. It's kind of like quite subtle, but I think I'll go in with the pink, but the pink's got kind of like a sparkly kind of glitter to it, so I don't know, but we'll see how it kind of transfers onto the face. So I'm just gonna just on the apples on my cheeks. That's actually again very subtle. Very subtle. So just on the apples on my cheeks. Oh, it's very subtle but buildable. I really like that. Actually the sparkle in it, the shimmer in it, doesn't actually transfer onto the face, so that's kind of nice that it doesn't. And if you just try and smile, then it's easier to apply to the apples of your cheeks. That's what I've been trying to do. I really like this. It's left a nice kind of pretty kind of pink colour for the summer. Yeah, so I'm really liking that. I hope you guys can see that. I know the lighting in here is not great, but yes, I'm really liking that. The sparkles don't actually transfer onto the face, so that's nice. It leaves kind of a matte kind of pink flush of colour on your cheeks. So I don't know the name of that one. I don't know if you can actually buy it separately, but it's from this pack here, Hide and Chic, so I'm really loving that. I also bought a separate blush from the GRWM collection, and it's the Make Me Blush powder, and it's like in this little colour here, so I thought I could just add a tiny bit of that just for a little bit more colour. And I just really like this colour. It's really kind of a neutral kind of pink toned colour, so I'm just going to take a tap of that and okay. Again, it's quite a matte kind of finish powder. I'm really liking that. I'm quite excited to try the next product. It's the eye pencil products from GRWM. I love a good eyeshadow pencil, just quick and easy to apply eyeshadow and then blend it out and you're good to go. I really love these types of products. I'm really excited to use these in this makeup look because I've been using them all week and I love them. My favourite colour has to be this one, and it's the eyeshadow pencil from GRWM, smooth and long wearing. I don't know what colour it is, but it's kind of, it doesn't actually say on there, but it's their brown, chocolatey kind of brown kind of colour, and it's been looking great with just a little bit of mascara on as well. I also have this super soft eye crayon. It's not an eyeshadow pencil, but it's really nice to use on the waterline, and I also have this, and I thought it would give the eyes a pop of colour on the waterline as well. It's kind of like a more of a white creamy kind of textured pencil. I would highly recommend these pencils, especially if you can't afford the Bobbi Brown pencils, the By Terry ones. I think these are great kind of dupe, kind of if you're looking for a creamy eyeshadow base, one that's going to blend out really nicely, stay on all day. These are absolutely great for that. I found that these stay on pretty good all day, so if you're looking for that kind of formulation, then these are honestly really great, and I'll just show you how they go on right now. So I'm going to apply this with the pencil just straight onto my lids. Oh, I forgot to prime my eyelids. I'm just going to go in and kind of prime them with this Lancome base, just to keep the eyeshadow on a little bit longer, but you guys can go even and use a concealer on your eyelids to kind of and then use a powder over the top if you don't have a base to kind of help your eyeshadow stay in place. You can just use any concealer. So that primed up, I'm just going to go in straight with the pencil and just apply the eyeshadow to my lids. And you don't get any fallout with these, it's great, no messiness, easy to go eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply it, I'm not going to go above the crease, I'm just going to keep to the middle. I'm not going to go up any further, and then I'm going to blend out any type of harsh lines. I'm just going to tiny bit blend it out with my finger. And then I'm just going to go in with my brush, wherever it is, and blend that all out. And I'm just using my Lancome blending brush just to blend that product out a little bit, just so there's no harsh lines. And I'm just going to use back and forth motions just to blend that product out. And then when I get to the end here, I'm just going to use a circular motion just to kind of blend that product out on the ends like that, just so there's no harsh lines and it's all kind of just blended out, just so back and forth like that, and then just rolling it around on the ends just so the product is kind of just distributed all over the lid and there's no harsh lines. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, now the eyeshadow's all blended out. I'm not going to go in with any other type of eyeshadow. I'm just going to use a highlighter to just highlight my brow bone, and it's this one from GRWM, and it's their Radiant Rod highlighter, which can also be used on the cheeks as well, but I might just use that highlighter in the palette to highlight my cheeks. So I just thought this would be really good, just to highlight that brow bone. It's nice and creamy as well, this one. So I'm just going to blend that out a little bit with my brush. It really complements that brown eyeshadow as well. So I'm just blending that out, that highlight out. And I'm just going to take the eyeshadow pencil again and draw in on my waterline and just underneath my waterline, just so those two colours kind of connect. Yeah, so I'm just going to go in just under the waterline and on the waterline. And again, I'm going to go in with that highlight. Just under my eyes. And I'm just going to go in with the highlight and highlight the inner corners of my eyes as well. And I like this is all in like pencil formation, it's quite easy. It's very subtle. Okay, I'm just going to go in with the brown super soft eye crayon and just do my waterline. And then do that. I really like these pencils, they're really creamy and soft and they're not irritating my eyes at all. Okay, I'm just going to go in and highlight the inner corners of my eyes with this, the eyeshadow pencil in kind of a white, it's the kind of a white creamy coloured one, and I just thought it worked a lot better than the highlight, which I think would be better on the cheeks and on the brow bone. So I'm just going to highlight the inner corners, and I just think that shows up a lot. It just kind of makes the eyes pop out a little bit more. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then I'm just going to go in with some mascara, and the mascara I'm using is the Maybelline sensational lash multiplying one, extra black, only because the Barry M one I saw looked very similar to this, so I just thought I'd go in with something very similar, and I'm using this and it has to be my favourite one. Okay, so I'm just applying a few coats of lashes to my lashes. Right, so I'm just applying a little bit of mascara to the top ones. Took me forever to the bottom ones, but this is a really good mascara. It really lengthens the lashes and separates them at the same time. And once you have the mascara on, you can tell how much that eyeshadow actually really stands out. From the back, that browny kind of colour. You also like wearing this colour as well, but today I've gone with this one here. So I'm just going to finish off my lashes and then I will move on to highlight and blush. Okay, mascara finished, and I'm really liking how the eyeshadow is looking with the mascara on now. I'm going to go in with my blending brush from Balm Cosmetics. Again, I think this is about £18, so they're quite expensive for the drugstore, but the brushes are so super soft and just really easy to use. I just wanted a bit of highlight, so I'm just gonna, it's a powdered highlight, so I'm just gonna go in just on the cheekbone and just above my eye area and kind of highlight that area there. It is a powdered kind of highlight. I do prefer like a tiny bit of shimmer in my highlight. So I just kind of used a tiny bit of this, and it's their Radiant Rod highlighter. It's not the most pigmented highlighter, so it's looking quite highlighted on my hand, but it's not really transferring that great on to my skin. So I am just gonna use a tiny amount to see. So it's not the greatest pigmented highlighter from them, but again, I am just going to use a tiny amount just to show you guys how it kind of looks. Again, I'm not getting much. I prefer quite a pigmented highlight, but these don't seem to be picking up very well. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm just going to go in around that eye area there as well. It's not too bad. It's quite a powdery kind of highlight. It's not as highlighted as I wanted it to be. But that's probably the only thing that I haven't liked is the highlighter. And the last thing I'm going to do is lips texture. So I'm just going to apply this. I have been using this during the week and I really like the formula of these. They're very soft, non-drying, but I didn't think they were very long lasting at all. But I do like the colour selection that they have. They're just not very long lasting. I should have gone in with a pink kind of lipstick, but I didn't actually have one with me. It would have really gone well with this look. But it is kind of a reddish, a light kind of red, so no lip liner, just the... I'm so glad I put that lip balm on. My lips are really dry. So that is the lipstick on, and I think I'm finished. I think that's the finished kind of look. I think I'm really loving I think I really love the lipstick. I would love it more if it was longer lasting on the lips, but I noticed during the week when I was using it, it's not that long lasting. It does rub off, and I had to reapply, but it's a very moisturising lip and it doesn't rub off to the fact when my lips are feeling dry. It rubs off and then I can reapply without my lips being dry. I really think it helps using the oil to go with it. You can even use it the oil on top as kind of a gloss, and it leaves a really nice non-sticky kind of feeling to the lips. It's not a sticky kind of oil, it's very soft on the lips. So definitely loving these two products. Very original from Barry M, and my favourite has to be their eyeshadow sticks. I just think they're so easy to use, nice and creamy textured, last all day, easy to blend. I think these are going to be a repurchase for me. I'm really loving them. They're really giving the higher end products a run for their money when these are £3.99 each. And normally I buy my Barry M Bobbi Brown one for like nearly £15-16 from an outlet. I think they're retail for about £22 each for one stick, and these are £3.99. So I really would not bother buying the higher end ones. I would recommend these, and that's a statement from me. Yeah, these are really good. I would definitely recommend them. The highlighter and the strobe cream I didn't use in this, because when I used it during the week it wasn't a favourite of mine. It's very, it just kind of disappears when you have it on. It's not really transferred onto my face where you can see it under the skin. I much prefer to use my serum, which left a nice glow to my skin. So no. And the highlighting rod, I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it left a great highlight or pigment to my skin, but I did, however, love the palette from them and the blusher. I feel like these are very good, nice and easy to build up, blendable, and the matte textures of these are quite matte textured and easy to blend, and the formula of these are really nice and soft, not creamy, just soft, subtle and easy to, and then easily buildable colours to use. Definitely would highly recommend this blush colour is lovely. This might be a little bit too orangey for me. The highlighters I didn't like at all. I would definitely recommend these to the bronzer. Is easily blendable, very subtle, lovely, and feels light and powdery on the skin. Definitely recommend these two. I don't know about these two highlights. They're quite powdery and not, I like quite a pigmented highlighter, so I don't know, maybe use these as kind of powders or just to set something. And definitely this blush is my favourite. The actual glitter in them doesn't actually transfer onto the face, so it's quite nice, and it's quite a subtle rose pink tone to have on your cheeks. I actually really have enjoyed using that. I think the colour would probably wear off during the day, so I don't think these are long lasting, but for buildableness and the pigment and the blendability of these, I would recommend them. They are really good. But the eyeshadows have to be my favourite, absolute favourite. Highly recommend these from Barry M. Yeah, I hope you guys like these videos of all one brand kind of products. I know it wasn't completely all brand. I know I used my own foundation, but I really wanted to show you how using one brand can look on the face, and I absolutely would highly recommend the eyeshadow, and even the brow, the Give Me, well, not the Give Me Brow, that's from Benefit. I really want to test that out, but I really feel like for like £3.99 I think this is, it's really good. It's actually really good. It is so easy to use. You just pop it on, follow the shape of your brow, and then brush it out with a spoolie. So I think it's really easy to use. The pigment of it is very pigmented, so you're getting a lot for your money. I would recommend those products. Definitely. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these types of videos. I hope I can do more of a one branded video. Maybe next try Rimmel. I really want to test out more of their newer products that have come out. But I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. Please, if you do, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it, like it, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.